Updates on contract dates?
Not really. No, we're just still in the middle of discussions. A couple weeks, I'm sure, at least. Going back and forth, but it's all good.
Do you have any kind of sense what Shelton and Marquise are thinking at this point?
Not really. I think it just kind of is. This is really more of when it's kind of getting started for them in terms of when they would go meet with a pro team and sit down with them and talk and work out, and that will happen over the next couple weeks.
Coach, I know the new rule they enacted last year with the NBA Combine being able to decide later after the Combine whether to come back. That benefits the players, but how much does that put you in a bind?
Yeah, it's challenging for college coaches for sure, and it used to be even later than that. And so that was one of the benefits, was to move it back a little bit earlier to try to help us. But when you lose good players at this time of year, it's hard to replace them. There's not as many guys out there, but you got to do what's best for the kids. That's what our job is ultimately, is to help them both on and off the court, and certainly for their professional development. You want to do whatever you can as a coach to help your guys, and hopefully you have guys that are good enough to be in this situation. So, we've done it a couple years, and we've been fortunate that we haven't really lost one, and hopefully that'll be the case.
I know some Combine invites have gone out. Have those guys heard anything?
I haven't talked to either one of them. I don't think they got one, which isn't the be-all, end-all. We knew they were kind of like on the border of that, so we just got to wait and see the rest.
How's Dante and his rehab process?
He's doing well. Thanks for asking. He, been working at it unbelievably hard. I think he's a little bit ahead of schedule, which is good. Our trainers and staff and doctors have done an unbelievable job, and certainly Dante's highly motivated and working really hard. So he's doing well right now.
Have you detected a change in the program perception, just both on the recruiting trail and being out among fans here recently?
Well, certainly coming to these things, there's a lot of enthusiasm and excitement. For what happened this year with our team. I've talked consistently about. I've been really proud of our guys because of the consistency we showed. I think everybody's, you get excited in college basketball about the NCAA tournament, and certainly us going to the Sweet 16 was special, but was equally special was winning 11 ACC games, going 11-1 in the non-conference with some big wins against Ohio State, Florida on the road. So I was really proud of this team because we were consistently good. We played well for the full season, which is hard to do in college basketball. And obviously when you lose a player of Dante's value, that's even more challenging. So I think that's one of the things that I'm excited about this past team, and something I'll be really proud of.
Namira seemed to be coming on strong at the end of last year. Good athlete, improving shooter.
Yeah.
What do you feel like he can do?
I think he's highly motivated right now. Working extremely hard. It's not just Marquise and Shelton, but Eli's been in the gym a lot, and Eli Namira have both been in the gym together, spent a lot of time working. I think the experience that he gained was invaluable, certainly, but he's got a lot he needs to work on. I think, just getting to play that much, I think, shows you what you need to work on, and, it's all facets for a young player, but again, he's another guy that's really putting in the time, and excited to see his development.
I think with Scott leaving and the potentiality of Marquise and Shelton, that potentiality, you think that's a motivational factor for guys like Clyde and AJ?
Yeah, I don't think necessarily guys, leaving. I think it's more of just guys wanting to play, and I think our freshmen should be highly motivated. AJ came on strong late and made some 3-point shots in significant games, and I was really proud of the way he kind of went through our year. He really showed grit, to be honest with you. He hung in there as a guy who wasn't playing much early and played well late, developed. And I think Clyde was one of those guys. He's obviously playing behind two high-level players, so he didn't get quite as much time as he would have liked, but I think he's understands that he had a lot to learn. Feels like he learned it. We talked about a lot of things in our meeting at the end of the season here, and I think he's just highly motivated to continue to play. So, I look for those guys to really be aggressive. Malik as well. Malik has had to battle a few things, but I think those guys are really going to have good off seasons. A lot of times you make your biggest jump between your freshman and sophomore year.
How big is it to have Eli back? Not from the on-the-court perspective, but from a leadership.
Yeah, it's a combination. You know, we don't have any juniors. So really our senior class, and then we've got a lot of young players. It'll be a little bit of a different dynamic for us. We've been older these last 2 years, and, you know, while we'll have seniors, you know, I don't know that I would classify us as you know, one of the oldest teams that we've had the last couple of years. So I think, you know, his development, his maturity, I think it's something we're really proud of. He's a guy that, you know, came in and to be honest, probably didn't have the greatest work ethic, and I think that's something he's really developed. And I think as he's had success, you've now seen him grow in every facet, and I think his development as a person was something that we were extremely proud of with him. His habits, his attitude towards school. He made very good grades this year. The way he's acted with the younger players, grabbing Namira especially, and really pulling him along this offseason has been good.
Coach D has been here a year now. How much of an asset do you think he's been on the recruiting trail and will continue to be?
I think it's, you know, still a little early. I think it takes guys at this level, you know, a little over a year to really kind of make an impact. I think most of our team was pretty much set at this point, but he certainly has made a lot of inroads with people. And, you know, Coach Bender did an unbelievable job in the fall with the guys that we really kind of got to commit early and sign. Newman and Tyson just did phenomenal jobs with those guys. So, and then Coach Smith has always done a really good job. So I'm extremely confident with our staff. I love where our program is. Feel like we're on the verge of big things. All good?